Welcome to Nollywood TV. I'm your host, Cyprian Josson. We're live here in Paris for the Nollywood Film Festival, and I'm here just by my right with the president of Cinewax. And Cinewax, some of you must have seen that online, and then he's going to talk to us about this wonderful organization. Now, welcome to our program.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Now, you created Cinewax, is that correct? But how did the idea come to you?
Okay, so I'm a French-Senegalese guy. I was born in France, and I discovered my country very late. I was 19. And when I came to my country, Senegal, I saw that there were no longer any cinemas, or like just a few. And then I discovered that the lack of cinema was also a lack of discovering other culture, and of course a lack of knowledge about our own African cinemas. And then I created Cinewax. It was the idea of creating a cultural bridge between countries through cinema. So between my friends and my Senegal, and explain people how beautiful is African culture, our African culture.
So I guess why you're here this evening for the Nollywood Week Film Festival. Is that your first time of coming here?
Of course not. It's actually the third time. We are partner with Nollywood Week. We strongly support Serge, and he's one of the only one who do actually a festival in one cinema, you know? Yeah. It's very critical, the situation. We are very few people who give the energy during all the year to promote African movies in cinemas, because that's the point. We're not going to screen any movies in restaurants, or it's important to do it in the cinema halls, in the venues. And so what we do with Cinewax, we try to focus on all these initiatives and gather everyone and show the content. Simply like that.
Now, talking about initiatives, I read that Cinewax is interested also in cinemas in Africa. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, really, the project is actually in 2 continents.
Yeah.
Here we want to focus on make people coming into the cinemas for African films, because people are not aware of the cinemas. They're not aware when a film is released, when a festival like Nollywood Week is broadcast. They don't know it. So we created a card. It's called the Pass Cinewax. You can see it.
Okay.
It's very simple. That is a first version. That's not the final version.
Okay.
And this card will give you discounts in cinemas and offer tickets just for African movies. And so you can see there is a barcode behind.
Yeah.
It is not working yet, but we're gonna make a plastic card, like the UGC pass. I don't know if it's gonna be a real thing, and we hope that we can develop it in France and furthermore in Europe, because there is black people everywhere, So talking about Africa now, we want to create a network of local cinemas. As you know, you certainly know brands like Vinci or brands like Gaumont that are coming right now.
Yeah, in September.
They're coming, and also in Nigeria there is 234 Media that I followed for a long time. I'm admiring he's the CEO also of the AMA Festival. I don't know his name. I forgot. Anyway, there is a huge potential. In Nigeria you are like 180 million people.
Right.
Okay, in USA there are 300 million. Do you know how many screens they have in USA? Tell me the number.
I don't know.
Okay, there are 40,000 screens.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? And you have in Nigeria maybe 200.
200, yeah, it's growing.
No, it's nothing. We are at the beginning. You don't understand. The population we're talking about is all Africa, from north to the south. And today, today we have an average of 400 screens, 40,400. So there is space, and we need to really focus on bringing cinema that are like the people. I don't believe in the modern cinema classic business. I believe in local cinemas that will be adapted to your life, to the life of Senegalese, to the life of everybody else. I believe that we should have the cinema that we deserve, and we don't need foreigners to bring us cinemas. Last thing I saw, I'm very interested into that subject, how to bring...
I see you're very passionate
Of course, it's important to bring your own content. And we don't... I saw an article lately, it was from Arabia Saudite, and they said that all the new cinemas that are coming, they actually focus more on Hollywood movies than on African movies. And I think you can see that in your Silverbird cinemas too, and I know it for sure. So the thing is, we have to focus on one thing, the venues.
Yeah.
Second, the rights.
Yeah.
You have to secure your rights, please, and don't give it to Netflix. I'm just saying, anything, we have to focus on building a real industry and not just a country industry, but a Pan-African country's industry.
Great. I wouldn't like to take much of your time because the
Thank you,
cocktail
brother.
is going on. But just one word for Nollywood TV. Do you know Nollywood TV?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's just new. It's created by me.
That's cool. That's cool. So what did I say?
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you just say let people go to Nollywood TV and watch.
Oh.
It's a platform. It's a viewing platform. We can even have a partnership with you.
Course.
Maybe.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
So say something brilliant for Nollywood TV.
I wanted to go to Nollywood TV.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It was simple.
God.
I was.